Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we will talk about the Canadian Experience Class for Permanent Residency, a guide to Express Entry Canada 2024. Navigating the pathway to Canadian Permanent Residency can be a complex and daunting process, but understanding the Canadian Experience Class within the Express Entry system can significantly simplify your journey. Designed for individuals with valuable Canadian work experience, the CEC offers a streamlined route to achieving your PR goals. In this video, we'll break down the essential steps and requirements of the CEC program, providing you with clear insights to help you successfully secure your place in Canada's vibrant and diverse community. If you are interested in this topic, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Navigating the Canadian immigration system can be complex, but the Canadian Experience Class within the Express Entry system offers a streamlined pathway to permanent residency for those with Canadian work experience. As the federal skilled worker and CEC invitations are set to resume in July and processing times are expected to return to 6 months, understanding the Canadian Experience Class process is crucial. This video will provide a detailed overview of the Canadian Experience Class, including its requirements, eligibility criteria, and application process, allowing you to navigate this pathway independently and efficiently. Overview of the Canadian Experience Class. The Canadian Experience Class was introduced in 2008 to provide a pathway to permanent residency for individuals who have already gained work experience in Canada. This program is part of the Express Entry system, which manages applications for several economic immigration programs. The Canadian Experience Class is specifically designed for candidates who have significant experience working in Canada and wish to transition from temporary to permanent residency. One of the primary advantages of the Canadian Experience Class is its straightforward eligibility criteria to qualify. You need just 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada within the past 3 years. There is no minimum education requirement, and the language proficiency needed is relatively modest compared to other immigration pathways. For NOC-B skill level jobs, a Canadian Experience Class 5 is required, while for NOC skill levels 0 and A, a CLB 7 is needed. This makes the Canadian Experience Class a faster and more accessible route to permanent residency compared to other programs like provincial nominee programs or study permit to work permit conversions. Eligibility requirements for the Canadian Experience Class. To be eligible for the CEC, you must meet specific criteria, including work experience. You need at least 1 year of full-time or equivalent part-time skilled work experience in Canada within the last 3 years. The work experience must be in a NOC skill level 0, A, or B job. This experience can be accumulated through various employment types, as long as it totals at least 1,560 hours. Language proficiency. The language requirements vary based on the NOC skill level of your job. For NOC-B jobs, you need a CLB 5. While for NOC 0 and A jobs, a CLB 7 is required. You will need to take an approved language test to demonstrate your proficiency. Education. There is no minimum education requirement for the CEC. However, if you want to maximize your points in the Express Entry pool, having an educational credential assessment from a recognized agency like WES can be beneficial. If your education is completed outside Canada. For education obtained in Canada, an essay is not necessary. Intention to live outside Quebec. The Canadian Experience Class is designed for candidates who plan to live and work outside Quebec. If you have experience or education in Quebec, you would need to apply under the Quebec Experience Class instead. How the Canadian Experience Class works. The Canadian Experience Class operates within the Express Entry system, which uses a points-based system to rank candidates based on factors such as age, education, work experience, and language proficiency. Candidates with the highest scores are invited to apply for permanent residency through periodic draws. To be considered for the Canadian Experience Class, you need to create an Express Entry profile, where you will be assessed based on the comprehensive ranking system. The CRS assigns points for various factors. Age, up to 110 points. Foreign work experience, up to 50 points. Canadian work experience, up to 80 points. Education, up to 150 points. Language test score, up to 136 points. Spousal factors, up to 40 points. Additional points, for factors such as French language skills, Canadian education, and job offers. The most recent Canadian Experience Class draw, held on September 14, 2021, invited 2,000 candidates with a cutoff score of 462. This illustrates the competitive nature of the program and the importance of maximizing your CRS score. Application process for the Canadian Experience Class. Create an Express Entry profile. The first step is to create an Express Entry profile online. This process is free and straightforward, typically taking 15 to 20 minutes. You will need to provide information about your work experience, education, language proficiency, and other personal details. Receive an invitation to apply. If your profile meets or exceeds the cutoff score in a draw, you will receive a NITA to apply for permanent residency. A NITA allows you to submit a complete application, including all required documents and fees, within 60 calendar days. Submit your application. After receiving a NITA, you will need to upload your documents and pay the PR application fees. You have 60 calendar days to complete this process. If your work permit is about to expire, you may apply for a bridging open work permit to continue working in Canada while your PR application is being processed. Application review. Once your application is submitted, it will be reviewed by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada. If approved, you will receive a confirmation of permanent residence document. Finalize your PR status. If you are outside Canada, you will need to present your COPR upon arrival. If you are already in Canada, you can have your COPR signed at a Canadian Port of Entry or IRCC office. Your permanent resident card will be mailed to your registered address. By following these steps and understanding the requirements, you can efficiently navigate the Canadian Experience Class pathway to permanent residency. The CEC offers a practical and expedited route to becoming a permanent resident in Canada, leveraging your Canadian work experience and allowing you to achieve your immigration goals effectively. Embarking on the Canadian Experience Class pathway to permanent residency through Express Entry is an exciting step toward a new video in Canada. By following the outlined steps and preparing thoroughly, you can enhance your chances of a successful application and start your journey towards becoming a permanent resident. Stay informed about any changes and updates to the process, and leverage your Canadian work experience to its fullest potential. With careful planning and determination, your goal of living and thriving in Canada can become a reality. That is all for today. In this video, what are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.